What's going on YouTube? I am back with another video, and this one is just going to be a quick mail day. So I have a couple packages here that I wanted to open on camera, and then I did have a couple things that I wanted to mention and a cool story that I wanted to tell. So like I said, I have two packages. One is some brake results, and then one is an eBay pickup. Now that eBay pickup I actually purchased on Halloween, so October 31st, and today is November 18th. And I just got this package today, so pretty crazy on the shipping. I messaged the seller a couple times, and they were not really helpful, and eventually they were just unresponsive. The status was in label created for like over a week, so it was just crazy that they created the label and just couldn't take it to the post office. But anyway, got a pretty good deal on the cards, and they finally did show up. So as long as they're in good shape, I'll be okay. But I guess the first thing I want to mention is you'll see the Luca over here. So this is my PSA 10 Optic Holo. I actually finally decided to put this on eBay. So if you want to hop on my eBay and check that out, I will have my username in the description. And if you just want to watch that, now it is not up for auction. It is just a fixed priced listing. And I have it set pretty high, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm kind of back and forth on whether or not I want to let this go. But the price that I have it set at, I will be happy if it goes at. So this is up on eBay if you want to check that out. And then you might notice the case back there is a flawless case. Now I did not open that. I did not open a $2,000 product. I went to my LCS the other day, which shout out to Through the Decades Sports Cards here in Louisville, Kentucky. If you have not checked out the 2,000 subscriber giveaway, definitely make sure you check that out because they pretty much provided everything for that giveaway. So definitely check that video out and get entered in that. But I went to Through the Decades, my LCS, I guess it was last Friday, and I just went in there to kind of see what they had and pick up a few supplies. Wanted some one touches and sleeves and all that kind of stuff. And there was a guy in there who was just went in there on his lunch break, and he was in the middle of opening some Immaculate Football, and he ended up opening a case of Immaculate Football, which if you're not familiar with that, a box is like $500. So a case I think is around like 3,000, and he did okay on that, not great. He probably made back like maybe half or 3/4 of his money on the case. And then he was like, they had a case of Flawless Collegiate, and he was like, all right, I'm gonna open up a box of that. And I'm just standing there watching him open all this stuff, which is really awesome to see this high-end product being opened firsthand is really cool. So he did open up a box of Flawless Collegiate, and I will go ahead and put a screenshot of the card that he pulled out of this box. I'll put that on the screen right now, so you can get a good look at that. It was unbelievable. So he did hit a Zion numbered to 25, actually 25 out of 25. So eBay 1 of 1. So that was super cool. And then he didn't have any interest. I guess he opens a lot of high-end products pretty often. He didn't have any interest in keeping the case. So he let me take that, and I thought that was really cool. I think this is eventually one day if I get like a card room and a place to record these videos, that'll be a cool display piece. So I was pretty pumped about that. That was really cool to see. He just went in there on his lunch break and dropped like $6 grand, which is insane. So I just wanted to mention that real quick. That was pretty cool. So now we'll go ahead and get into this. I don't want to take up too much time, but I just thought that was a really cool story. And then, so if you saw the PSA preview submission video, I did mention that I got one of these in the mail. I just wanted to show that again in case people missed that. So I did double up on the Landry Shamet Contenders Optic to $149. So again, if you missed that video, pick that up for $8 plus shipping. So Landry Shamet is just too cheap right now in my opinion. So like I said, went ahead and doubled up on that. And now this one right here should be the eBay pickups. And if you see the cards in the background, you'll have a pretty good indication of what these are. And it looks like they are both in this one top loader. And let's try to cut that without damaging the cards. So we have 5 of the 20 back there of the set, and then we picked up a couple more here. So we have Jack Grealish and then Roberto Pereira. So 2 more to add to the collection. And I have some one-touches ready to go for these. Now, unfortunately, I think I kind of waited a little too long to decide to put together this set, because there for a while on eBay, they were all over the place, and they have kind of died down here recently. So there's that one. And now now that they're harder to find, some of the prices are getting kind of expensive. So might have waited a little too long on these, but if anyone out there does have any that I don't have, so I have 7 right now. As you can see, there's the 7. If you have one of the other 13 that I do not have and you would be interested in trading, definitely let me know. I would be interested in doing that. And so that is, let me see if I can get these to set up here. We'll cover up Luca and we'll put that back there. She'll stay. There we go. So we're putting together a set there. We got 7 out of 20. So it's coming along, but like I said, I think to get many more, it's probably gonna be a lot more difficult. Let's see if we can get this open. So this was a break with Wolf's sports cards, and I was actually I bought into a break of hoops, and it ended up being canceled for some reason, and he just gave me back store credit plus a little bit, plus like 20% or something like that. So I just went ahead and bought into a Pistons break of Certified, which if you have followed many of my previous videos, I have said one of the guys that I'm looking to collect this season is Sekou Doumbouya. So I picked up the Pistons for pretty cheap. I think they were somewhere around $20 to $25, so not too crazy. So I know I did hit one auto, but other than that, I have no idea what I hit, because he pretty much just flies through them. Unless it's like Ja or Zion, there's not much stopping, so I have no idea what I hit. So we start off with a Jordan Bone. I guess that's just the base, and there's my guy Sekou. If you guys are familiar with Pascal Siakam, there's a lot of comparisons to him. So I am very high on him. It's going to take some developing. He is probably going to play most of this season in the G League, but I actually did look up his stats before making this video. There's a gold team, Blake. I did look up his stats before starting this video, and he's played 5 games with the Grand Rapid, which is the Pistons G League team, and he is averaging about 22 minutes a game and 17 points. So he can score. He's only been playing basketball since he was like 14 or 15 years old, and he's 19 right now, so very young and still a lot of growing to do. So I would definitely, if you do pull any of his stuff this year, again, that is, oh, there he is too. I was really hoping I hit one of these. I wasn't sure if I was. I really like these cards. So if you get any of his stuff this year, I would highly, highly recommend holding it. I think it's probably going to take a few years, just like Siakam, but the potential is through the roof on this kid. So if you get, especially like Prism Silvers, hold for sure. Do not let those go for like $5-10. So that's just my advice. So I'm actually pretty pumped I hit that card. I kind of think the Zions of this card could have some potential big value. This kind of reminds me of like a 90s insert, and I don't know. I think they're cool. I could be totally wrong on that, but I think I might try to pick up a few Zions of that insert. I think they could have some good value down the road. And there is another Sekou base, a Jordan Bone base. We got a red coming up of Blake Griffin. It's kind of a weird looking picture of Blake. He's in the zone in that picture. And then we have a John Sally insert. And now our one auto, we did actually get lucky and hit a Sekou RPA. So just a one color patch there. Did keep it all on sticker, and it is numbered 34 of 49. So this is my first Sekou Doumbouya auto. So I was pretty happy with that. Bought into the break with break credit pretty much, plus a few bucks. and hit what I was looking for, so I cannot complain. And that is going to do it for this video, so I hope you guys did enjoy. And again, let me know if you have any of these Kaboom soccer cards that I do not have and you would be willing to trade. Definitely let me know. And that's going to do it, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you soon.